My name's Rowlatt and I work for an organisation called Conservation Volunteers Australia. That's my paid job, and I am employed to support all the landcare groups across the Illawarra region, as well as work with private landholders to implement sustainable land management practices. But I'm also a volunteer, and I am the founder and coordinator of a group called Illawarra Intrepid Landcare, which is a landcare group just for young people. And we work all over the Illawarra region assisting existing groups with their programs, but we also work in collaboration with heaps of different conservation organisations and other landcare networks across the state of New South Wales to get young people better connected to the environment, as well as different environmental projects and ways that they can give back to the environment. And we've also just spread a little bit further beyond the New South Wales border and up into the Gold Coast, where we've set up a Gold Coast Intrepid Landcare group, and now we're starting to engage with networks around the country to get this model up and running, which is really, really exciting. Coming from a landcare background, and that's the work that I mostly do, it's all about getting connected to real hands-on, get your hands dirty opportunities for people to give back to the environment. And in our region, the biggest environmental threat that we see as community groups is dealing with weeds, invasive weeds in our bushland, and getting biodiversity back into our native vegetation communities across the region. So that's what we mainly work with in the region. But we have done projects on rivers. We've also worked out in rural communities, working on all sorts of different erosion control issues too. So quite a diversity of on-ground degradation issues that we work with community groups on. So from our perspective, those are they're our top priorities to work on. We work on loads of different projects, so it's really hard to pick something that's our priority. It's really about every month we do something different, so we're always working with a different group with a different environmental issue. For example, this month we're running 2 projects. One's at Wombeyan Caves, and we're going to be removing the introduced weed species there that were brought out to Australia to beautify our gardens. Now have escaped into the bush and creating huge problems for those vegetation communities. So we're helping national parks doing that. And then the following weekend we're actually going out into a completely different landscape, which is a rural community out near Dubbo in New South Wales. And we're working with a farming family to look at how they manage their landscape and changing the way that they manage the land to become more sustainable and have better outcomes for the environment. So it's not just about having one priority, we're all about actually introducing young people to a diversity of environmental issues that they can learn about and get better connected to the outcomes and contribute something back. And to find out more about what we do, the website is the best place to go, and that's www.illawarraintrepidlandcare.org.au. Or we've also got a Facebook page which is really regularly updated with up and coming projects and photos of our past projects, so I hugely encourage people to go check that out. We've also got an Instagram account and a Twitter account too.